And good evening, everybody. Welcome to New Year's Eve 2014, or is it 15? 15 at midnight.
Not 15 yet.
But you are looking live at downtown Seneca Falls, New York, the site of the 16th annual Antonina's New Year's Eve ball drop. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jim Sinacropi, and I'm alongside my lovely wife, Kathleen, as we get things in order here. Sorry. And there we go. Well, honey, here we are. We've done this for a few years, and we're live now on State Street outside the Gould Hotel, who's going to host the Antonina's annual ball drop after the iconic Seneca Falls restaurant closed after several years. We'll find out more details on that when we bring in Chad McDermott shortly here. The McDermott family still in charge of the ball, which is a great thing.
Yes, it is.
It was their brainchild to begin with, and I'm glad to see it still live on. The McDermott family working closely with Sharon Holtland, the marketing manager at the Gould Hotel. Also want to give a shout out to DA Liquor, Amy Padula, who was so graciously helped us put on the webcast for so many years when it was in the Sackett district.
Absolutely.
And Amy's open tomorrow on New Year's Day, so if you need something for your New Year's Day parties.
We probably will.
So I guess without any further ado, let's bring in my good friend Chad McDermott. Come on in here, buddy. Chad's brainchild. Here you go. Take this mic. Oh. Put it close to your mouth.
Just
how we doing, Jimmy?
Stand in front of the wind.
In front of the wind.
And we're looking right here.
How you doing, guys? Hey, a big shout out to Seattle tonight.
We got
thanks
people
for showing up.
In Seattle. Not quite New Year's there yet. In Seattle.
Couple in Florida too. Thank you, thank you.
I'm sure we got some people tuning in from all over. And as you can see behind me, not too many people showed up just yet, but as it was back in the day.
Always. When it's cold out, nobody wants to come out, Jimmy.
But they do come out about 10 or 15 minutes.
We said about 11:45 or so, right? 11:45.
Come on over here.
11:45.
So, Chad, last year the restaurant closed. And yes. I think that you kind of wanted to keep this going, but you weren't really sure exactly what was going to happen. How did your New Year's Eve ball end up atop the Gould Hotel?
Absolutely, Jim. Well, Mom and Dad retired last February, and we weren't quite sure what was going to happen with the ball. And we sat dormant all year long. But Sharon from the Gould, Sharon Holton, was very nice to say that she would love to represent Antonina's with the ball drop and host it here. So here we continue the tradition. Here we are.
Well, Chad, you do a great job, and this ball drop is kind of bookends the holiday. I mean, we do the holidays pretty good in Seneca Falls, right?
We always have.
It starts out with the Wonderful Run 5K and It's a Wonderful Life Festival weekend. Gets things rolling, really unique events, amazing events, and then we bookend it here with the ball drop every year for 16 straight years.
16 years.
So
yes.
when we're 42 years old, right?
Well,
right? Are you 41?
You might be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You will be soon enough.
All right. Yes, I am.
16,
I'm staying out of this.
So 16 years. We were, 26 years old the first time you did this, and you'd host a party at your apartment over there, and it was just like, who could have imagined that it really has become a part of the fabric of the community?
And as somebody told me this morning, actually, we were talking about it, and one person made the point that when I first did this the first year, it was going to be for 1 year only, Jim.
Yeah, right.
I just can't let anything go. You know that. I can't let it go.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't, because you've always improved on it from year to year. And like I said, now we're here in the heart of downtown, which it's kind of, everybody's kind of wondering exactly what's going to happen tonight. It might be a little different, but, so far I think it's shaping up just like.
Exactly. People are coming in.
They're starting to come out.
Be if it was over to Antonina's. I do love the fact that it is at the Gould.
Yep.
It's a very historic building itself, and we had to reconfigure every bit of this ball drop.
Right.
To fit this building, and we'll put some more time into it this year, and I think you're going to enjoy the show. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like you just throw a couple Christmas lights on a ball and everything takes care of itself. There's a lot of technical aspects to it to get it to fall at the pace you want so it hits right at midnight.
All the way till 10:30 tonight.
And I think in the 16 years, there was maybe 1 year where there was an issue, but you know what? People didn't seem to mind. But that's pretty good. That's like 96,
we got the bolt
7%.
cutters out and cut it loose and let her drop.
And let her just drop. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt.
Absolutely.
Well, they are starting to fill in here, as you can see. A lot of folks starting to gather. We anticipate close to 1,000 people, which is kind of amazing because we're sitting here now at what do we got?
What time is it here?
About, you know what? I can actually, it's 11:39.
Right.
So we got about 20 minutes till midnight, and within the next 10 minutes, the amount of people out here will quadruple. Maybe even more. So
you will not be able to see across that street.
And it is a little chilly tonight, about 20 degrees.
It's cold.
Which is a concern for us with the equipment out here. So if things aren't exactly as smooth as they may have been in the past, that's why last year, the last one over at the Sackett District outside Antonina's, we couldn't do it live because it was like 5 degrees.
Yes, it was.
So, but we did. We recorded it and posted it the next morning.
Oh, nice.
So,
I'm glad it's warmed up this year. I really am.
A little bit.
A little bit here, though. Yeah, absolutely.
So, Chad, you said shout out to some folks in Seattle watching. We got folks in Colorado, Florida. People were just around town, too, tuning in who didn't want to maybe come out that are in the comfort of their own homes. And so we want to say welcome, good evening, and stay with us for the next half hour, 40 minutes or so as we ring in the new year. And Chad, I know you got a lot of stuff probably you got to take care of right now, but appreciate everything you do for Seneca Falls, and I love you.
And right back at you.
Class of 90, baby.
Class of 90.
Class of 90.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
See you, Chad.
He's one of the greatest guys going.
He is, indeed.
No doubt about that. So as you're seeing now, it is filling in here downtown. Now, they blocked off State Street, but not Fall Street. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we have a camera down. I'm going to step away for about 2 minutes and see if I can rectify that situation. Because it's an important camera. It's the camera that shows the ball. So everybody hang tight. Enjoy the images provided by our annual New Year's Eve ball drop cameraman, Jeff Rook, who's always volunteering. He works 1 day a year for Figure Lakes 1, and it's at 11:30 p.m. on December 31st. So a lot of these images being brought to you by our good friend Jeff Rook. Yep, it'll be in the mail. So I'm going to step aside for just a second, enjoy these images, and I'll be right back with you.
How you doing?
Woo, baby, it's cold. So anyways, the best laid plans of trying to plan for these things in these conditions. One of our cameras across the street that was getting the ball not showing up, so we're going to get the shot from Rooker. Rooker, show him the ball, would you? Get a little side view, and there it is atop Antonina's. Perfect. About 15 and a half minutes until the new year. That ball will drop. It takes about 10 seconds and get to the bottom, which is just above the main entrance to the Gould Hotel here. And those numbers, which say 214, will change to 2015. And, hey, it'll be underway. It's a little windy.
Yes, it is. It's cold out here.
Well, it's great getting Chad in here because this whole event is really Chad, Annette, John, and Bob McDermott. It's due to their vision, their hard work, and it really is a great event for the community. As you can see, they're really starting to fill in now, even in just the last 5 minutes. So we had a pretty good year this year. The top 10 news searches on Yahoo this year.
Okay.
10 was Obamacare. And then we had 9 domestic violence, so mainly due to the NFL with Ray Rice and a lot of that situation.
All right.
8 Islamic State, 7 Jodi Arias, 6 Ferguson, Missouri. Racial tensions. It's kind of hard to believe in 2015 that there's still those same type of racial issues here in parts of our country. Number 5, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, 239 passengers on board. They never found the flight.
Right.
Kind of a somber story there for the 2014. Leaked celebrity nude photos. Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton, the Apple iCloud hack. That was big. We all saw them, right, Rooker? Midterm elections, the Republicans took control of the Senate. Number 2, Robin Williams, dead at age 63.
That was sad.
And then number one search, Ebola.
Ebola. That was number 1?
Ebola was number 1 on YouTube. So
late in the game. And it takes number 1.
The Mars rover still's up there on Mars. And we landed a spacecraft on a comet in 2014. And Frozen took home 3 Oscars, and we're Frozen,
I like Frozen
tonight as well.
Yes, we are. It's cold.
People we lost in 2014 of note: Maya Angelou, Lauren Bacall, James Garner, Charles Keating, Joan Rivers, Sid Caesar, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Pittsford native, Mickey Rooney, writer, director, actor Harold Ramis.
Yes.
Ghostbusters, among many others. And John Henson, Casey Kasem, Sugar Hill, come on in here, Chef. Sugar Hill Gang rapper Big Bank Hank.
I don't know who that is, but it certainly is still sad.
Singer Joe Cocker, Jan Hooks of Saturday Night Live, also Don Pardo, voice of Saturday Night Live, Ann B. Davis. You know who that is? You guys know Ann B.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I don't know who that is.
Don't make me look bad.
Rooker knows.
It
is Alice from the Brady Bunch, Tony Gwynn, Baseball Hall of Famer.
Okay, all right.
Steeler coach Chuck Noll, the Ultimate Warrior.
I know the Ultimate Warrior.
Marion Barry, former D.C. mayor. And but hey, we did lose all those folks, but Jocks, the hereditary prince of Monaco, was born this year.
Nice.
So we got that
so
going
it's good.
for us.
We're all good then.
So we got about 12 minutes till midnight, and I'm glad to have with me Chef Benjamin Bird from the Gould Hotel. He prepared a fabulous dinner for us in our party tonight.
I loved my dinner tonight.
Everybody was raving about it. Chef, great job.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
We had the, what didn't we have?
I had the Grecian pasta.
Yep,
with the olives,
and
it was delicious.
We had
fantastic.
Olives,
it was
peppers,
fantastic.
spinach. Good, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You had a special menu prepared for tonight, some lobster tails, some surf and turf.
Lobster was fantastic.
Seafood soup that was fantastic, and Clams Casino.
Eggplant Parmesan, yes sir.
In honor of Antonina's, which was a nice touch.
Yeah. Well, we have the ball drop here,
Fantastic.
so I thought it would be nice to pay homage to those folks as well.
And they all enjoyed. Did any of that table order the Parmesan? Because the McDermotts had a whole party of like 10.
I'm not really sure. It all kind of flew by in a blur as far as the tickets
I bet you
go,
they did. I bet you they did.
But I'm sure they were very appreciative of that.
So, did a lot of dinners. There's a a national or a statewide conference going in there, 100 people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people inside.
Do you have a number of how many meals you served tonight?
Oh boy, we had reservations as of this morning of well over 100. So that's pretty big for our facility, which is very nice to see.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The turnout as well. It was wonderful to do. Everything was a blast to do everything. Everything ran smooth and wonderful.
Good. It was fantastic.
Well, Chef, since you came on, everything's been great. You've been here for, what, a little over a year now? As
just
executive
about 2
chef?
years. Yeah,
2 years now almost? Okay.
Yeah, I've been here for 2
flies.
years working myself up, so that's...
Well, get ready for this every New Year's Eve because it looks like it's pretty
There's a lot of
successful
people
so
out
far.
Wonderful turnout all over
We're
this
looking,
place, for sure.
looking at the crowd filling in as we got about, just about 10 minutes till 2015.
Oh, I can't wait.
So, hey,
exciting.
So, Ben, good job.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
stopping by.
Yes,
and,
sir.
And not only tonight was the food excellent, but we were in about a month ago and had a great dinner.
Fantastic.
And what I keep hearing around town from everybody that stops in is that the food's great.
Oh, good, wonderful. I love that positive feedback. Is what's good about doing it.
Well, that's
sure.
good. Got a lot
great.
of talent, and I love how the menu changes a little bit. And
Seasonally,
it's
every
good
now and
stuff.
again I'll throw specials on. For sure.
Nice.
It's good. So come on down to the Gould, get your reservations in 2015. Make a point to eat here 12 times, once a month, right?
Yeah,
12
why not?
times?
Yeah, I'd love to see returning
That's an easy
customers,
commitment.
For sure, yeah.
All right, Chef. Well, hey,
All right.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year as well, Jim.
Thanks for
Thank
the
you
great
so
meal.
much.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
That's Chef Ben Bird, executive chef at the Gould Hotel. And boy, here they come.
Yeah.
Here they
There's a
come.
lot of
There is
people
the Rook family walking up the street here. About 9 minutes till New Year's. We have. As you get a nice pan there of the scene. Oh, guess what? Our second camera came alive. I don't know what happened,
great.
but now
That's
we're
good
going to be
news.
able to get a look at the ball as it's waiting. It's
Beautiful.
to descend. So that's a good stroke
good
of luck
news.
to close out 2014. I don't know what happened there, but we're back online with that cam. And some other items from 2014. 2,873 athletes from 88 nations took part in the Sochi Winter Olympics. The Seattle Seahawks swooped to victory in the Super Bowl. The San Francisco Giants beat Rutgers Kansas City Royals in the World Series. And probably one of the most interesting World Series in recent history.
I agree.
San Antonio Spurs won the NBA title. Real Madrid won the Champions League. Germany wins the World Cup. The Ice Bucket Challenge. Who didn't do the Ice Bucket Challenge? I didn't do the Ice Bucket Challenge. There's still time. Anybody got a bucket of ice?
No, not tonight.
Top local news stories of the year. Just recently, we learned that Lago Casinos coming to Tyre, New York. Great news for the surrounding community. A nice boost to the economy. And in probably the story of the year, Tony Stewart racing in Canandaigua before the Glen race, the NASCAR race. He killed Kevin Ward Jr. in a crash there, and of course there was a police investigation, and that brought the national spotlight on the Finger Lakes in Canandaigua for a while this summer. Congratulations one last time to the Romulus girls basketball team, winners of the New York State Class D State Championship in 2014. And St. Anthony's Festival here in Seneca Falls rescheduled for the first time in 30 years to October because of wet conditions during Labor Day weekend.
That was
and Ralph Wilson Jr., longtime owner of the Bills, passes away, and certainly an important figure in upstate New York, always a proponent of the city of Buffalo, wanting to keep that franchise here. And even in his final gift to the city, donated a large amount of money to the city of Buffalo. So, hey, we are really closing in now.
Yeah,
I show 11:53, and as we wait for 2015, and as you can see now, there is a large crowd. I would say 1,000 plus and growing, as I can see dozens of people coming down from State Street. I see people coming around the corner from Fall Street and gathering on the street here, State Street, at the front of the Gould Hotel as we count down to 2015. Kathleen, what's your favorite moments in 2014? Any memories?
Oh, geez.
Care to share? Putting you on the spot?
You are putting me on the spot. I can't think of any.
Oh, we went to Lake Placid for
we
an
did.
awesome
That
vacation
was fun.
this
That was
winter.
fun with our really, really good friends. It was a blast.
That was a highlight.
Yep.
You know, it's the whole summer season.
Every
here
moment
Seneca
with you,
Falls.
honey. Every moment with
very
you.
Nice, very nice. What are we? 11 years? 12?
11.
11 years married. Wow. In 2015, still to me seems a little science fiction-y. It seems almost surreal. You know, was it 2014 or 15 was the year in Back to the Future that they went to the future?
I know.
And now we're here. We're living.
Here we are
in the future, and so are these hundreds and hundreds of people.
There's a lot of people here right now.
Filling up State Street here, waiting for the ball to drop atop the Gould Hotel usher in the new year.
It's impressive because it is very cold out here.
Yeah, it is cold, but you know what? You only got to be out here, at least these folks only got to be out here for 15, 20 minutes, and then they can take off. And we got Sharon Holtland over here. Come on over here, Sharon.
We got 4 more minutes, right?
Hi, Sharon. Yeah, we have just about 4.
I know.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
pulling this off.
Oh my gosh, well thank you all. This is amazing. This town is so much fun. I can't believe it. We are so lucky.
It is amazing that we can, something about Seneca Falls, and I mentioned how we kind of bookend the holiday season
Oh my gosh.
with the Bedford Falls weekend, the 5K run, and now this event. It's nothing like it.
I know it. It makes everybody feel like a real downtown home feeling of the holidays.
Yeah.
for sure.
Is there anybody you want to give credit to in terms of pulling this off?
Well, certainly you, and of course Finger Lakes One has always been an amazing partner. Finger Lakes Radio Group is fantastic. All of our management here at the Gould, our whole team, the chefs, amazing. It takes a full village to be able to do this.
Yes, it does.
And it is amazing, so much fun. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, Sharon.
Everybody, darling.
Of course.
So, we only got a couple minutes, don't we?
Yeah, I'm going to let you go and,
All right.
get wherever
Happy
you need to
New
be
Year.
when that
Happy
was in.
New
Happy
Year.
New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, Sharon's one of the main reasons that this thing came about. She reached out to the McDermotts and in a way that she wanted to preserve their role.
Right.
And,
Keep it alive.
And of course, Chad and Annette were both, willing to
She made it
do
happen.
that.
Absolutely.
And here we are. And I'm glad because I don't know what we would have been doing tonight.
I don't know.
What would all these people be doing.
I don't know.
As you get a look at that crowd now, growing, still growing, as we are now just 3 minutes.
Moments away.
3 minutes, and we've got over 100 people online watching from Seneca Falls and beyond, and that's pretty exciting.
Yes, it
you know,
is.
I guess it is 2015. We should be able to pull things like this off.
Sure.
So people can enjoy it. Okay, we got just about 2.5 minutes until 2015. As you can see, the ball sitting atop Antonina's, not yet dropping. It will start to fall with only about 10 seconds left in the new year, and it'll hit the bottom at the stroke of midnight, ushering in 2015. And you're gonna see this crowd go crazy when that happens. So another thing is, it's late at night, but there are people of all ages here.
There's kids and
And obviously up past their bedtime, but
yeah,
you know
the
what?
kids love it. Jackie
you know,
wanted to come. She loves
well,
it.
I think next year, we bring her down. She'll be 10 years old then.
Yeah.
In 2016. And boy, we are really getting down there now. Just about 1 minute and 45 seconds to the new year. And a lot of noisemakers.
Yep. A lot of hats.
A lot
There's
of
a lot of
hats.
festive hats here at 2014.
As these images being brought to you by Jeff Rook on camera. And wow, it's amazing. We came on the air 28 minutes ago, and there was about 10 people in the street, and now there's
I know.
well over
There's
1,000.
A lot of people.
And it's tough to judge how this compares to the pass at the Sackett District because it's a little bigger space, but I think there's more people here.
I think there's more people here tonight.
And I don't know if it's a change of venue or what, but we are at 1 minute till midnight. And here, that ball is on its way down right now.
Here it goes.
As we see it drop and we see the crowd. And we hear the voice of Chad McDermott. Fantastic. It's a slow drop. Actually, I was wrong. I said it was going to be a 10-second drop. I think this year he's got it set for a 1 minute drop.
Nice. Even better.
And the crowd will start counting down shortly as that ball slowly makes its way down the facade of the Gould Hotel, the historic Gould Hotel. Reopened as the Hotel Clarence about 8 years ago. Changed hands, renamed back to the Gould Hotel. And here we go, everybody. Happy New Year!
Love you.
A lot of kissing going on out there in the crowd.
Yeah. You got a kiss on New Year's. Come on, Tina. Rooker got a kiss.
Yeah, boy.
All right, 2015. Here we go.
Camera went dead again.
They got the ball.
You know, it's kind of amazing. Even now, folks are starting to disperse. You know?
Yeah. Oh, it's cold.
But still, of course, a lot of people on hand here. Some will head downtown to the local tavern. Some will head inside to the Gould Hotel. Some will head home and go to sleep.
Yep.
I don't know what's our plan.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I got
possibilities are endless.
2015, Roman numeral MMXV will be a common year starting on Thursday of the Gregorian calendar, the 215th year of the Common Era and Anno Domini designations, the 15th year of the third millennium, the 15th year of the 21st century, and the 6th year of the 2010s decade. 6th year of the 2010s decade.
Okay.
I can't stress enough how fast time seems to fly.
It really does.
2015 has been designated by the International Year of Light and the International Year of Light and the International Year of Soils by the United Nations General Assembly. In April, NASA's Dawn spacecraft is expected to arrive at the dwarf planet Ceres, and on July 14th, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft is expected to fly by Pluto and explore that area for 5 months. And Valentine's Day this year, it's on a Saturday.
That's fantastic.
Easter Sunday falls on April 5th. Mother's Day is on May 10th. Father's Day on June 21st. Thanksgiving Day fairly late again on November 26th. And Christmas 2015 is on a Friday, which means that we'll be back here on a Friday night.
Fantastic.
In 2015 to usher in 2016. I'll turn 43 on February 20th. That's a Friday.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll have fun. And, you know, I have to suggest a resolution to you. to all you folks out there, for 2015, stop taking the clickbait on those articles flooding social media, such as the top 5 things you didn't know that will change the way you look at something forever, or the top 15 celebrity wardrobe malfunctions, or any of these time wasters. You're better than that, America. Make that be your resolution. Don't take the clickbait in 2015.
All right.
So as we now are 5 minutes nearly into the new year, and the ball has dropped, and there she is. Now, it was raised a couple weeks ago, and it stood up top of the Gould, but now it's at the bottom where it'll stay for a couple more days.
Yep.
With the numbers 2015, and
then it goes away with all the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, and then we wait a few months for winter then.
Yep. True.
Some people like winter. Some people like to ski.
I like winter.
I like basketball.
I like winter.
Yeah, I like winter.
Enough.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about living in upstate New York.
Fireplace inside the house.
Yeah, you get the change of seasons, and I've talked to a lot of folks who don't get that anymore because they moved away, and they do miss it. They don't miss the long winter, but they would like a little taste of it, I think. And certainly autumn in Seneca Falls and the Finger Lakes is a great season.
My favorite.
And springtime, and and summer's great too. And they're usually not too hot. It's the perfect place to live. And boy, I tell you what, look at this. Amazing how the crowd is thinned out so fast.
Oh,
they show up, they pack it wall to wall, they count down, and then almost immediately everybody kind of goes their separate way when it's this cold.
Yes.
But I'd say this was a wild success.
It was.
Where they were wondering, new venue, new location, how many people. I think there was more people for this than there has been.
I had a great meal, a great time, a lot of people, a lot of fun. This was a great year.
I'd love to see them block off the Fall Street intersection as well next year. Well, I just think that's the final.
Is this your official pitch?
If they block off that main intersection, I think they'll take this to the next level. But it was really good ball drop.
It was.
Happy New Year, Kenny. And so, they are clearing out. We were scheduled to be on the air for another 9 minutes. There he is. Kenny's Two Pennies, folks, ringing in the new year in downtown Seneca Falls. He's got a Syracuse hat on. Syracuse beat Cornell earlier tonight in a rare New Year's Eve game. And and look at that.
I know.
Cleared right out. So we want to wish you a Happy New Year wherever you're tuning in from tonight. And we want to thank you for making FingerLakes1.com a part of your daily information gathering. One of our pledges for Finger Lakes One this year is to be available on every device. It's not so much about the platform anymore as it is just getting the information out there. So what I mean by that is, for years we always focused on just the web page and the hits on the web page, but we're on your smartphone, we're on your television, we're on your tablet. We are producing media, audio, video media, live webcasts like this, or high school basketball. Did you know that in 2014, that Finger Lakes One TV produced over 500 live webcasts or podcasts?
I did not even realize that.
So, and our viewership so far over the past 6 months or so has just skyrocketed because people now are picking us up on their televisions and on their smartphones. And so next year is going to be even better. We're going to plan more events like these, more live webcasts, and more studio shows. And thanks for coming, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Steve, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Steve Lucchesi, ladies and gentlemen, enjoying the evening. And take one more last look at that ball as it sits atop the Gould Hotel. Coming up on just 9 minutes into the new year. Things are really clearing out and people are heading back inside, and I think that we probably should be doing the same here shortly because it's getting lonely out here. We went from being a part of a big crowd to just
Yeah.
really
Everybody's toes are cold.
clearing out here. So in fact, I think maybe we probably should kind of cut this off a little early. Oh, we got
Okay.
some guys coming here inside the ropes. Happy New Year's, fellas. And the street's still blocked off to traffic here on State Street. And so, Rooker, thank you again for being a part of this. It's a lot of fun. And sorry, we had a few technical issues early on. And I think it's about time that we clean up and head home and start living our life in 2015.
All right. Let's see
so
what
happy
happens.
New Year, honey. Love you.
Love you.
And so for everyone here at fingerlakes1.com, to you and your family, best wishes for a safe and prosperous 2005. Good night and Happy New Year from Seneca Falls.
Good night.